Welcome to the Living and Flow channel. I'm Taylor Ray, and today's practice is a great all-around yoga flow. We'll hit all areas in the body about 20 minutes. It's great for that midday slump. So if you have the chance and you can roll out your mat and practice, then let's get started.
So many places left to go, so many ways that I could roam, but right here, right now is all I know. We're just feeding my soul and live on and flow away.
All right, so let's go ahead and start in a child's pose. Go ahead and bring your big toes to touch behind you, knees about as wide as your mat. And then we'll start to allow the chest and the forehead to melt down against the mat. Crawling your hands forward and then pressing your hips back towards your heels. A couple times, just start to roll your head side to side. Coming back to stillness. As we begin our practice right here for these first 5 breaths. So this is your chance to really just connect in with yourself, with your breath, and your body. As you start to notice where in your body you're storing any tightness or tension. And doing so without any judgment. As we take that first nice deep inhale through the nose, big sigh out. And then gently from here, start to crawl your hands all the way over to the right side off of your mat. And then you're gonna guide as far as you can to the right. Forehead still stays down against the mat. Crossing the left hand over the right. So keep guiding your hips back towards your feet, and then keep the left elbow lifted off the mat. A couple times, just start to move your left shoulder up and down. And slowly bring it through center on your inhale. And exhale as we switch. All the way to the left side, forehead is down, right hand crosses. A couple times as you move your right shoulder up and down. And gently coming back to center. So from here, start to shimmy your knees all the way together. Sit back onto your heels. From here, inhale, sweep your arms high. And exhale, hands behind the back, make a bind. So really draw your shoulders together on the back. Inhale, pull the fist down as you lift your heart and lift your gaze. And then exhale, tuck your chin, round all the way down. Forehead comes down. Fist pulls up high. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, take it down. So this time we're going to stay right here. Just start to shimmy your fist side to side a couple times. Bringing some movement right into the shoulders. Come right back to center. Let's take one deep breath in. Big sigh. And gently rise back up. One more time as you lift your heart, lift your gaze. And release. Hands come all the way down. Let's step right back into downward facing dog. As you start to pedal your feet out first, 5 breaths. Just allow the legs, the hamstrings to ease open. Head turns side to side. And guide both heels right down to the mat. So right here, your feet are hips width distance. Gaze towards the back of your yoga mat, maybe your inner thighs. Fingers are spread nice and even here. Next, inhale, slowly roll forward into a high plank. And then slow exhale all the way to the belly. Tops of the feet press down. Right away, we're gonna make a bind behind, and then one time, inhale, rise, everything lifts. And exhale, lower down. As you slide your hands right near the shoulders, inhale, high cobra, lift the chest. Downward facing dog, exhale. One more time, just like that, slow and controlled. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, take it to the belly. Right away, make a bind behind, tops of the feet are down. Inhale, rise, everything lifts. And exhale, release. Last one, hands under shoulders. High cobra, inhale, shoulders down the back. And exhale, downward dog. From here, bring your feet out as wide as the mat. Lift the heels, gaze forward. Tiny little steps here. Take it all the way to the top of your mat. Keep the knees bent just a little bit. Grab opposite elbows as you start to sway the upper body side to side. Taking one more breath. And release. Heel toe your feet in. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway up, long spine, shoulders down the back here, belly in. And exhale as you fold. Inhale brings you all the way to stand. Sweep your arms, palms touch, gaze to your thumbs. And exhale, hands to heart. And down by your sides. So at the top of your mat, finding mountain pose, Tadasana. Big toes touch. Thighs are nice and strong. Pull the thighs to the back. Gaze straight ahead as you ground your feet. Stay right here. Let's take one deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms reach. On your exhale, hands are going to interlace behind the head. Elbows stay nice and wide here. Belly lifts in and up. And then gently start to side bend over to the right side. Keep the elbows wide. Inhaling through center. And exhale, left side. Inhale to center, arms reach high as you lift your heart, lift your gaze. Forward fold, exhale, right down. Inhale, lift halfway. Left foot only steps all the way back. Back knee drops down. And then slowly inhale, rise. Palms touch here, heart lifts. Exhale, hands right to the mat. Back knee lifts. We're gonna step right back to downward facing dog. And then the next inhale, left foot steps through between the hands. Back knee drops down, top of the foot's down. Inhale brings you up, palms touch, heart lifts. And exhale, hands to the mat. Back knee lifts. This time we're gonna step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, rise all the way, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands behind the head, interlace, elbows are wide. Nice and slow on the left side, this time exhale, side bend. Inhale through center, switch, exhale, right side. Inhale to center, sweep the arms, palms touch, heart lifts. Exhale as you fold all the way down, head heavy. Half lift, inhale. This time, right foot, exhale all the way back. Back knee down. Inhale, one breath as you rise, palms touch. Exhale, release, step right back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps through. Back knee down. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, release. Back foot steps forward. Half lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, rise all the way. Sweep the arms. And this time, hands to heart and pause for a breath. So from here, let's go ahead and bring our feet out nice and wide. Inhale, arms reach high. And then exhale, fold right down. Lift halfway up, inhale. Hands come behind the back, make a bind. And then from here, turn your feet half off the mat. So big toes turning out as we sit the hips down like a yogi squat, but keep tucking your chin. Fist pulls up overhead, head is heavy. Sway the hips a couple times. Come back to center, sit a little bit deeper, take one more breath. And release the hands. Straight legs, heel, toe your feet back in. Half lift, inhale, create length in the spine. And then simply step right back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Drop the right shoulder to the mat. Keep your shoulders square. Take one more breath. And exhale, foot steps through. Back heel is going to ground now for warrior one. So the back heel is grounded and rooted, and then nice and slow we rise. Bending deep into the front knee. So really focus on this back thigh pulling up, super active. As you start to turn your hips to the front, right hip pulls back here. Gaze straight ahead, neck stays nice and long. Low belly in. Bend a little bit deeper, take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward as you sweep your arms back, palms face down, shoulders squeeze together. Inhale, rise right back up, palms touch. Exhale, hands pass through heart right to the mat. Step to plank first, take an inhale. Exhale to the belly. Inhale, high cobra, rise. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg rises, inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. Bottom heel grounds. Left shoulder drops down, take one more breath here. And exhale, foot steps through. Back foot grounds. Inhale as you rise, warrior one. So same thing, focus on grounding the back outer edge of the foot. Bend deeper in the front knee and then pull your left hip back. Gaze is straight ahead. Bend a little deeper, take a deep breath in. Exhale, lean forward as you sweep the arms back. Inhale, right back up, palms touch. Exhale, release. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, down to the belly. Inhale, rise, high cobra. And exhale, downward dog. So from here, just gently drop down to the knees. Child's pose for 3 breaths. Breath slows back down. Take one inhale through the nose. Big sigh out. And then we're going to find our way right back to downward facing dog. Hips high. As we start to build on, inhale, right leg lifts. Foot steps through for warrior two. Back heel grounds down. And then slowly rise all the way here. Warrior two. So your front heel and your back heel are on one line. As you bend nice and deep here, gaze over the front middle finger. Front knee opens towards the pinky toe. Sink a little deeper. And then inhale, straight front leg, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Keep the front leg straight. Exhale, shift right down, hand to shin. Triangle pose. So what you're focusing on is all your 2 shoulders are stacked and that top hand is stacked over the top shoulder. Lean the chest back, low belly in, take an inhale. Stay here, exhale. Inhale pulls you up, right foot turns, palms touch. As we transition to the back of our mat for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands right to the mat. Long step back, exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg high. Long step through, exhale, warrior two. Heel to heel alignment as you rise. So nice and bent in that front knee, shoulders pressing down. Stay right here, take an inhale. Exhale, bend. Next inhale, straight front leg, reverse triangle. Keep the legs straight. Exhale, shifting down, triangle pose. So same thing, you're stacking one line here. Shoulders and the top hand. Back foot grounded, back thigh lifts. Stay right here, take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale pulls you up, left toes turn, palms touch. Exhale to the front, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands windmill right down, long step back. Downward facing dog. One deep breath here. Big sigh, let it go. So from here, just start to bring your feet out as wide as your mat. Crawl your hands back about a few inches, maybe 3 to 5. Right hand to the center of your mat, nice and flat. Left hand reaches underneath for the outside right calf or ankle. So what you're focusing on is twisting your whole torso underneath your straight right arm as you use your right hand to pull yourself deeper into the twist. Gaze starts to move up towards the sky. Take an inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Switch left hand to the center of the mat flat. Right hand reaches underneath. Try to pull your hips back to center or more towards the right side as you twist your chest. Gaze moves towards the sky. Take an inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Crawl it right back out. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Right knee comes through for pigeon. So the right knee lines up behind the right wrist as the shin drops down, and then start to inch your left leg back. Keep going, keep going. Now release, top of the back foot down. So we'll sit up tall first. Crawl your hands closer to your hips, come onto your fingertips. Heart forward, shoulders draw down, gaze straight ahead, lift up a little more in the chest. Take an inhale first. And then exhale, melt all the way down here, pigeon pose. So really keeping your hips level, square. Shoulders are square and even. You can rest your forehead on your hands, maybe all the way down to the mat, or you can start to extend your hands all the way forward as the forehead is against the mat. Allowing your hips to become softer and heavier. One time, inhale slow through the nose. Big exhale out. As we stay right here for about 4 more breaths. Last couple, almost there. Last one. Take it very, very mindful. Crawl your hands back in. Inhale, rise. And then we'll just start to simply shift right back to downward dog. So back toes tuck. And then we'll just extend the right leg up. You can bend, straighten it out to release that side out. Maybe circle the knee. And we'll switch. Inhale, left leg. Left knee comes through, it lines up behind the left wrist. Shin comes down, and then you'll start to inch your right leg back more, then release top of the foot. So hands crawling back here. Pull the heart forward, shoulders draw down. Inhale first, and then exhale as you come down. So again, just taking your expression, the variation that works for you. And the same variation that you did on the other side is not what you have to do on the second side. So really just recognizing that each side might feel different. One side a little tighter, one a little more open. Let's go one time. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. As we stay here for 4 more breaths, keeping the hips square, the back foot is straight. Last 2 breath cycles right here. And last one. Very, very mindful. One last time as we rise. Back toes tuck. We'll step it back. Downward dog. Last one here. Extend the left leg this time. You can bend, straighten it out. Maybe circle the knee around. And release. From here, drop down to the knees. Swing the legs all the way through to a seat. So we're gonna finish with 1 more forward fold. You can kind of pick the flesh out from underneath so you're more in the sit bones. Start out with a slight bend in the knees. Keep the legs together, toes towards the face. Inhale, arms reach. And then exhale, really start to reach forward in the chest. Keep reaching forward and then coming down. Hands to ankles or bottoms of the feet. On your next inhale, lift halfway, create more length. And then exhale, fold a little bit deeper. 1 more time like that. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Shoulders soft. Toes stay flexing towards the face. Stay here for a couple deep breaths. Nice and slow as you come out. We'll go right down onto our back. Hug the knees deep. Sway out a couple times, right and left. Last pose before Savasana. Let's finish with a gentle twist. Arms out wide as you drop your knees to the left side. Left hand resting on the knees to help guide them gently. Both shoulders grounded. Releasing any tension from the back here. Take 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale through center, switching sides, exhale. Right hand to the knees. Both shoulders are grounded. Couple breaths. Nice and slow, coming back to center. 1 last big squeeze on your inhale, forehead rises. Exhale all the way out flat for Savasana. Final resting pose. So your feet are as wide as the mat here. Palms face the sky. Heart lifts. So go ahead and just kind of shimmy the body. Take any last little fidgets you need so you can find complete stillness. Feeling grateful for taking this short time to just move your body as you notice the effects. Notice how you're feeling. More open, more calm, more grounded. Let's take one more inhale through the nose. Hold the breath at the top, fill up your body with it. And let it go, big exhale. Every space becomes heavier and softer. I invite you to spend at least 2 to 5 more minutes right here in Savasana. Namaste.